Greetings everyone. In this video I'm going to talk to Nzinga King and her family softly and gently. Because I believe in a supreme being. I believe in energies, I believe in the ancestors, and I certainly believe in creative forces within this realm that does not rest until the wicked is brought to justice. Nzinga, this video is for you and your family. If no one else gets the chance to tell you this, I'm going to tell you, I believe your story. There's nothing about your story that is unbelievable. And I know your heart must be broken. When that verdict came down, you were slapped in the face. It was a slap in your face. Young girl, I'm just going to say to you, as much as you're hurt, as much as you're re-wounded, as much as you're stripped of your dignity and your pride, I'm going to say to you, just have faith. Trust and believe the ones who did you harm will not get away. They might get away from man or woman, as is the case with DPP Paula Llewellyn, but they will not get away from the wrath of the Most High. They will not. Jamaica is filled with very wicked people at the very top. And because they have done these wicked things for so long, they have become very comfortable. The injustice done to the Jamaican people is one that grieves the spirits, grieves our ancestors, and they will not go unpunished. My heart is broken when I heard that Paula Llewellyn said that your story was not credible. It just reminds me of all the other cases that she dismissed in favor of her rich friends. Paula Llewellyn, you're a black woman, but you remind me of those black people who have been put in position to oppress their own. Paula Llewellyn, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not. I'm fully aware that the things I say in this video might affect me because I'm not a rich person. If I was wealthy, I could do anything and say anything and escape justice and judgment. What you have done to the young girl and to her family is an abomination, but you get away with it. You're put in a position to continue in this line of service. And you're doing a mighty good job for the ones who put you there. Paula Llewellyn, in a country where you have more churches per square mile, it's very obvious you don't believe in God. You don't believe in any supernatural being. Otherwise, you would realize that when you continue to make these kinds of verdicts, when you continue to put your gravel to the table and pronounce these judgments or lack of judgment when it's necessary, you are going to have to answer to not man, but to the one who put breath in you. Paula Llewellyn, you're going to have to answer. You will have to answer. You will have to answer. It's evil. It's wicked. The people in Jamaica that are poor is the worst thing. And I'm going to say it is this kind of justice that has caused good people to become evil. is this kind of injustice, I should say. If that young girl was wealthy or spring from the lineage of rich people, there's no way she went to the court for justice. And what she got was a slap in the face. Young girl, Nzinga King, listen to your name. Listen to your name. You're a queen. You're a warrior queen. Know your rights and do not give it up. Do not become desperate. Do not allow despair to break you. That is how they break good people. When you come to them and you plead to them and ask for justice, this is what you get. Father and mother of Nzinga King, listen, we are African people. We come from strong lineage. Our people were powerful. We fought and got justice in the past. We stood up for rights and equality, and we won. This is not a loss for you. What it's doing is showing the world who our people are, what our justice system is like. Nowhere else in the world would that happen to a young girl and see her re-victimized in that way by our own people. It was our own people who helped to grab our ancestors and put them in bondage. It's our people that is doing that to us today. But there is a true and living God. Let's say God tonight. Let's use the title. And the ones in Jamaica who continue to rub the poor man's face in the dirt, you are going to answer to the God you claim or profess to know. Every one of you, the hand that signed that decree or that statement, that hand will not write another decree as this one. And Nzinga and your family, tomorrow I'm going to light my candles and I'm going to go before Yah and I'm going to plead on your behalf. I'm going to pray and I'm going to fast and I'm going to surrender myself. I'm going to fall on my face and I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to call upon the Most High and I'm going to put you before them and ask that those who did you wrong will be brought to justice. Now we're not asking for justice from man, we're asking for justice from the Most High. There's no justice in Jamaica unless you're rich. The people of Jamaica are suffering under the hands of the ones they put in place. It is an abomination. I feel it. This is why Jamaican people have become who they have become. Good people, after dealing with hurt and pain and oppression and abuse and neglect, become monsters. There's a deliberate attempt to break the people, put them in a position where they can be held hostage and in bondage by our own. That's the part that hurts the most. By our own people, not strangers, not somebody from another race, our own. Paula Llewellyn, you're a very wicked woman. I'm going to surrender your name before the Most High. We will not touch you physically. We will surrender you to the spirits, and you will wish that someone would come to you your aid. We will not touch you physically, because in the law of the land that would be wrong. But spiritually, what you've done is very wicked. None of the other rich people that came before you didn't show that their arguments were not credible. None of the rich people, none of the government people, none of the individuals who clearly have committed crimes, white collar criminal activities, none of them are guilty. But the girl who came for justice was rendered or branded as a liar. That's evil, pure evil. How long will you bask in the glory of your brutality, Paula Llewellyn? How long will the elites in Jamaica who have the hand upon the neck of the poor and the innocent, how long will you bask in the glory of your brutality? How long? How long? You think that because we're poor or because we don't come from, rich backgrounds, that we don't have spirit and that we can't speak on our own behalf and appeal to our ancestors and appeal to the spirits and appeal to God? You all have been doing the most for too long. And the only thing that can deal with you accordingly is to surrender you to the Most High. People, my heart is broken. Our enemy is no one else but ourselves. Our own people are very wicked. Very wicked. Very wicked. Very, very wicked. Jamaica have been so blessed. We have been spared from all kinds of things over the years. But we are wicked and we are ungrateful. We are ungrateful. We are ungrateful set. But arrogance is going to get the best of people who are in these positions of power because they think they can continue to serve the poor person. Listen, you don't read your Bibles. You only use it for wickedness. But the words are there. Powerful words that the people need to return to. We're going to leave these ones to time because they think that the power they wield in the world or in the earth is going to protect them from the judgment that is going to visit them based on the things that they've done to the innocent, to the poor. Jamaica is a wicked place, harboring all kinds of wickedness, visiting the people with pure wickedness, and they're going to pay. In my heart tonight, I said, I wish the people, the good people of Jamaica, would just leave the island and just go somewhere else and leave it all to them. Just go away and just leave it to them and the ones who are wicked like them. And Nzinga, I'm very sorry. Well, we kind of knew this was what it was going to be because there's never justice in Jamaica for poor people. And when you're a female, you're doubly oppressed. If you're poor, but in the eyes of man, you're poor, but you're wealthy in the eyes of the Creator. And justice denied is just something that shows the heart of the people we're dealing with. It is nothing to do with you, because out of every cloud, a silver lining is somewhere. Every storm, out of every storm, it brings us to something greater. The world is watching. Jamaica is a very corrupt place with some very corrupt people, but the universe is fair and open, and it's not just here for the rich, it's not just here for the righteous. The unrighteous is here for judgment as well. And judgment is not just tried, and the result is wickedness. Those who are innocent will find justice. I'm lost for words, and I'm trying to stay calm. Mommy King and Daddy King, my prayers are with you. And do not walk away feeling defeated. Do not. The wicked must continue in their wickedness. They must continue to do the thing, because some of them, their hearts are hardened. They cannot do any better. They cannot. Just give it time and wait. Wait for justice from the Almighty, the Almighty. Let them bask in the glory of their brutality, because it's going to come to an end, and we won't do it. We will not lift a hand. We'll lift our voices and we'll appeal to our ancestors. We will appeal to the great spirits. And then the answer will come. I'm going to finish with this poem. It's called Open Flames. What lies beneath life's open flames? The souls of men hasten to take flight. Candlelight burns bright as shadows unveil the secret of night. Who call us to reckoning when all our deeds imitate the wickedness of our forefathers? When will the penance be paid for untold confessions? Upon whose head will the axe fall when the truth is revealed? Mercy fails the innocent as blood-stained conscience sleeps. Darkness falls even at the break of dawn. Empty rhetoric takes prominence in the midst of madness. Pride boasts of its accomplishments as it negates truth. Goodness takes a fall when the world justifies death. Men, in all their glory, fall short of understanding, leaving the heart to question the purpose of wisdom. But we can't fall short and fail to use wisdom at these times. We have to surrender our will to the Most High, and we have to trust and believe that everything, every action has a reaction, and everything we do in this world, there is repercussions. Every wicked act measured out against anyone, especially the innocent and the young among us, will not go unpunished. We trust and we believe in the Most High. I ask that the spirits, the Holy Spirit, I ask that divine grace will be upon the family as they deal with this verdict. And I just want to remind you all, mom and dad and Nzinga, these people who think they're powerful, they're no more powerful than our Creator. And every wicked act they participate in is like piling coals upon their own heads. Take heart, have faith, and know, because they look at you as if you're poor and they think you don't deserve justice, the same thing will happen to them when they're vulnerable and they want justice. It will be denied. Stay blessed, everyone.